All right, let's get back in it, man.
We're about 4 minutes in.
I gotta get my podcast voice ready then. All right. Podcast voice is like this, man. Little surfer dude action, you know what I mean? All right, bro. So yeah, let's get it.
Yep.
All right. Jose Javier, how we doing, brother?
Not bad, man. How's it going this weekend?
Doing good, man. Welcome back. Season 6, 7?
Number 6.
6?
Number 6.
Man. Whew. Man,
that's episode 126.
Yeah, that was some quick math.
I hope I did it right.
We do 25. We do 25 quick, right? Carry the 9, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, something like that. Cool. All right, season 6, man. All right, well, we're gonna scratch this whole plan of a pod and just talk about our favorite moments. Then you're gonna roll clips behind it, and we're gonna put it on YouTube. So,
all right,
your favorite moment from season 2, go.
When you spilled all the popcorn. I think that happened at least once in every season.
I am known for spilling some popcorn, bro. It's just too buttery. It's too buttery, man.
Just get the slippery hands, yeah.
Bro, over the break, man, what you been up to, man? Talk to me.
Went out of town for a little bit, played a few shows with the band.
His rock star gigs, guys. He's a rock star.
Did some crafting, some handyman stuff around my home. That's about it.
Okay, man.
About all it was.
Built your fortress up?
Built a little bit.
Nice, man.
Started digging the moat and stuff. It was
a lot
of work.
You got to get the sharks with laser beams in there somehow.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Right? You're not just going to hang out on dry land.
You got to dig down pretty deep for those guys so they can swim fine.
Good deal, man. Good deal, bro.
How about you?
I've been stupid busy.
So you went to a concert the other night.
Dude, I've been concerting.
You've been concerting it up. You really have.
So if you think about it, like we were in high school during like the height of the, kind of surfer boy punk rock, the Blink-182, the Simple Plan, the Sum 41.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yellow Card. So we went to go see Yellow Card, me and JP a couple weeks ago. This past weekend went to go see Simple Plan. Sum 41, Simple Plan, and The Offspring. So that was a pretty cool concert.
It's a good roundup. Good lineup, excuse me.
I actually was offered cocaine for the first time in my life.
Oh.
Very awkward situation.
I mean,
I was up for the first 2 bands, so the Offsprings were the big act.
Oh, Booger Sugar up there.
So I was sitting down, I was up partying for the first 2 bands, and in between, before Simple Plan came on, I just sat down on my lawn chair, was ready to just relax for a few minutes.
Somebody thought you needed a little pick-me-up?
This young lady.
Oh, okay.
Very young, maybe like 21, 22.
These the ones that have it.
In like rave gear, by the way.
Yeah.
So her rave gear was, she was in sneakers, a 2-piece swimsuit bikini type thing.
All right.
And full body fishnets.
All right.
I was sitting down, and she comes over to me and goes, "Hey, honey, baby, get up. The Offspring's about to perform." And I'm like, "Give me a few minutes. I'm an old man. I need to go ahead and,
She's like, "Are they performing right now?" No. So I'm sitting. Thank you.
So I'm sitting down.
Get out of my business, lady.
So I was like, give me a few minutes. I'll get up. She goes, "Oh, you're tired? Do you need a bump?" And I was like, I don't know what that means. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. You want to hit a cocaine?" And I go, "Absolutely not."
You're going to say it out loud like that?
I was like, is it 84
Yeah.
again? You know what I mean? Feeling the Miami cartels right now? What's going on right now? I got up.
I don't know what that means.
I got up with the rest of the party, everybody. And I was just like, guys, I just was offered cocaine for the first time.
Yeah.
And everybody turned around like, from who? From who? I'm joking. That didn't happen, but
Where'd you go?
Yeah. But I will say the Mary Jane was very loud out there. You've been out there for a few shows.
Oh,
you know how it is. So
yeah, you smell that as soon as you get close to the amphitheater.
Yeah. You're just driving. You're not even there. You're just driving down that road.
Joe, PNC?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. So also
there doesn't have to be a concert going on for it to smell over there.
space. Also, I've been during our break, you know, our job is to go see movies and then record on and talk about it. I just went to go see movies.
All right.
I didn't have an outlet to talk about it. I was just like in my head myself, like, okay, man. So I saw 3 movies over the break.
Right.
Meg 2: The Trench.
Mm-hmm.
It was the goofy sequel with a lot of screen time, without a lot of screen time for the giant sharks. So there was so much human drama and like emotion happening, and action. And I was just like, dude, we're here for the oversized CGI sharks.
Oh, we got most of that in the trailer, didn't we?
We got most of that in the trailer, and we got it for like the last 7-8 minutes of the movie. So,
lame.
But it's making so much money overseas that they're thinking about doing the 3rd one. So, like in that Chinese market, it's banking. So,
all right.
I also saw The Last Voyage of the Demeter. You know, I was super stoked about this one.
Yeah.
This was a damn good time here.
Okay.
It was an expansion on that one chapter in Bram Stoker's novel Dracula.
Trying to do a quick thumbs up thumbnail video.
Yeah, right here. Bing!
Yes. You got my thumbnail.
Dude, that was everything that I wanted it to be and more.
Yeah.
Just a good time, man. You felt really claustrophobic and scared the entire time.
Just it was just dark in there. Like the movie's dark, the whole theater's dark. It's just you're on the boat.
It was awesome. And you, like, I didn't see it in 3D or anything, just in 2D, but just even in that, you feel like you're on the boat. I'm not sure, but you feel like you're on the boat with them.
Yeah.
The entire time. That's how eerie and weird it feels, man. So definitely 2 thumbs up there.
Cool.
And then finished it out before we started back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Nice.
Dude, out of the 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films, this one is up there to be the best, man. It's got so much heart, and the fact that they're actually teenagers and learning, and making mistakes and just trying to be great.
Middle ground they never caught before.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like Seth Rogen and his team, they do it right for this one, man. Yeah. This one's making enough money to get us some sequels, so I'm really excited about it. Bing! We're back, baby. Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
In this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for A Million Miles Away, Napoleon, and our movie of the week, Blue Beetle, or as they say in Spanish, Escaparrayo Azul. Totally butchered that, guys, but you know. All right, team.
That was fantastic.
I took 2 semesters of Spanish in middle school, so I did not do well.
Oh, man, I couldn't get the joke out.
Oh, man. So, guys, we got some trailers lined up here for you. We got a space race mission with our boy, Michael Pena.
Oh.
Really excited for that one. We'll check that out. And we got Napoleon, another Ridley Scott classic film is what it's shaping up to be with Joaquin Phoenix. So pretty excited about these guys.
Awesome.
We're going to show these on our YouTube page, full reactions of these trailers. We've never seen them before. So join us on the YouTube page. You can find that in the show notes, link tree, all that good stuff. Guys, also on the YouTube page and our socials and everything, share, like, and subscribe.
All right.
All right, team. We have A Million Miles Away. According to IMDb, it follows Jose Hernandez, the first immigrant farm worker to travel to space, a tale of perseverance, community, and sacrifice to accomplish an impossible dream. Man, I'm like Papa at the end, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of got choked up, man.
Right.
This is going to be a story, a movie that I know I'm going to love, man. These type of stories where these guys will just stop at nothing to, you know, like in Oppenheimer, like, you know, we watched a few weeks ago or whatever. These guys are dead set, right?
Yeah.
They're really singular focused in their goal. And I love it that he doesn't care that he keeps on getting knocked down and rejected. He's going to keep on doing it because he's going to follow his dream, man.
Yeah.
That's a tenacity that like 0.0.0.1% of us have.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's going through and doing this, man, is just, it's going to be a great tale, man. It's one of those like where, you know, you grew up saying, well, you know, when you get smart and go to college, you know, you could be president and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those tales where, you know, Barack Obama was never supposed to be president, or, you know, Mary never was told that as a kid, but ended up being it. You know what I mean? Or even Donald Trump, you know, he was, you know, he didn't grow up saying I'm gonna be president, but he did it and became president, right? These guys have a singular focus and a goal in mind, and they're gonna do it, man. And I just love watching stuff like this, man.
A fun tale coming from maybe not nothing, but you know, he's raised going to be a farmer, right?
Yeah.
To doing what he's been dreaming of his whole life, which is always an awesome story.
You know, and then having a family, has a daughter, has a wife, and they're going to be there right there with him along this journey. 10 years, man.
Yeah. It's a long time.
Of no. Like, if you are wanting to be a professional athlete, 2-3 years out of college or out of whatever way that you're trying to make it pro.
Yeah.
No, you're like, all right, I got to give this up.
Yeah, because you're basically
your body
aged out. Yeah, you're kind of aged out of it. Yeah.
You know, average running backs are like 2 or 3 years tops in the NFL.
Yeah.
Wide receivers are like 3 or 4. So with that, man, the fact that he just kept it on, and like, yeah, he's 10 years older than when he started, but his body, the same exact way as those athletes, are not as young, not as fit as those other guys. So he has to push himself, man. I'm gonna love this story, man. It's something that we need to go ahead and add. Yeah, we're gonna definitely review this one.
That's good. Right around the corner too,
and it's got Michael Pena, man. I'm really excited. So
awesome.
All right, guys. We'll throw this one on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited for this one as much as me and Javi? Yeah. All right, team. We have Napoleon. According to IMDb here, we have the film takes a personal look at Napoleon Bonaparte's origins and his swift, ruthless climb to emperor viewed through the prism of his addictive and often volatile relationship with his wife and one true love, Josephine. JV. Give me your thoughts on this one, brother.
They showed a lot of action. I don't think this movie is going to be like completely action filled like it showed in the trailer. Makes it look like it's like nothing but war and everything else.
Yeah,
but
like Black Hawk Down or something. You know, another great Ridley Scott film.
But this guy, you know, his history. He's got a lot of stuff in between all the wars and things like that. That I think this is kind of going to be telling, right?
Yeah.
And what was cool is like the war was very gruesome, like
disgusting.
Like they were blowing people up and blood and everything else. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm curious to see what the story in there is, other than apparently he's just, you know, down to clown whenever is what it seemed like in this trailer. He was.
The tagline is, he came from nothing, he conquered everything. What I see here, man, is another beautiful directed Ridley Scott film. That's the only thing that he knows how to do, is just put together beautiful movies. But you got Joaquin Phoenix as the title character, and, you know, he's going to bring a tour de force, you know, performance to here. What I'm interested in is just getting into, this is not a man that he can go see and have a conversation with, right? You getting into the mind of one of these characters, man, and how ruthless he is, and and everything. And obviously, you got to do all your history reading, but I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm not.
I'm not either.
But Joaquin Phoenix, I hope he did. Hope he just didn't read the script and was like, maybe he did read the script and was like, yo, man, I'm going to do that. Some actors actually do that, man.
Right.
But I do know, I listened to the Smart List podcast this morning, Rose Byrne. She played Gloria Steinem, and she actually like met her and had a conversation with her, but she also played somebody from like this time period.
Okay.
And obviously you can't turn around and call this person and be like, hey, I'm going to play you, right? So how do you get into the mind of that person? That's really interesting to me. And Joaquin Phoenix is at the top of his game. So
yeah,
let's see this one, man. This is going to be on Apple TV Plus, but also in theaters on IMAX. I'm a big Ridley Scott fan. I'm also a big war movie fan. So this one I might have to catch in the theaters.
Good deal.
With those on our socials, guys, what are your thoughts on Napoleon, directed by the great Ridley Scott? All right, brother. Anything before we jump into this week's movie?
We got another series kicking off this week.
Wait, we do? What series?
Ashoka.
Oh, we're gonna do that?
I mean, that's the only thing happening like right now.
Hey, when does it drop?
I believe this week. It's supposed to be tomorrow or Wednesday.
2-episode premiere. All right, guys, we are recording this Monday night, so by the time you heard it, you will be 2 episodes in.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to talking about Ashoka. Looks like we're getting Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker, Ray Stevenson, rest in peace, sir. And this whole series is led by Rosario Dawson as his title character, Ashoka. So yeah, guys, we're gonna throw this on here and see how it is, man.
Cool.
I was really impressed with Obi-Wan.
Yeah. You watch it. I'll send you a clip of one of his little, like his YouTube things where he's talking, like watching the show and stuff. And he watches the movie and makes stuff. Well, he's got a bunch of them.
Really?
And they're fantastic. Just go back and check them out. Just look it up.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah.
He talks that much about.
He's sitting there in a cloak.
Is he like on a pot? Is he doing this himself?
Yes. Well,
please send me that.
Well, it's himself, but he's like he's talking with like other characters. Like it's super weird, but it's awesome. It's great.
Love to see it, man. Yeah. And then we have Loki in October, right?
Yes.
All right.
October.
So
now.
we got this series now. Then we'll jump over and do Loki in October. And yeah, man,
they only overlap a little bit, I think.
Oh, really?
I think they overlap. They both. I think this one ends in October.
Really?
And then Loki will be kicking off in October. I think something like that.
All right. Well, guys, stay tuned. We will definitely.
Disney getting crazy.
Season finale will be on October 3rd. So yeah, they are going to be.
Oh, so it'll be kind of right after each other. Okay.
Yep. And what out of Star Wars and back into Marvel. So
yeah,
we'll make it happen.
Good deal.
But forget all about that, guys. Y'all want to jump into the world of the DCU or the DCEU or I don't know what Warner Brothers is doing these days.
No clue.
Guys, we got Blue Beetle.
Yes, we do.
Guys, this movie is hot off the editing floor. It dropped on Friday. This movie is directed by Angel Manuel Soto and written by Gareth Dunnett Al-Okor.
Oh, wow. We have a $104 million budget, and so far grossing $43.4 million.
Oh, nice.
Starting this one, we got Solo Maridueña as Jaime Reyes, Adriana Barraza as Nana. She was awesome. Damian Alcazar as Alberto Reyes. Elpadilla Carrillo as Rocio Reyes. Bruno Markinson as Jenny Cord. I think I said Bruno. Bruna. Raul Max Trujillo as Ignacio Carapax. Suzanne Sarandon as Victoria Cord. And George Lopez as Rudy Reyes. And we also had Belisa Escobedo as Milagro Reyes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead, jump in, man. What's that quick synopsis, brother?
Jaime Reyes gets unknowingly put into charge of protecting an alien scarab. He touches it, chooses him as the host in that symbiotic relationship, and he pretty much becomes a badass after that.
That's right, man. All right, let's hop into it here. So Zola plays Jaime Reyes, man, and this is a recent college grad who comes home and excited, see his family, loves his family, man. Like, off the bat, he brought that, like, just Zola itself. He brought that, what's the damn kick? What's the karate show?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
You said kick. What? Where they do the kicking and the chopping? Do
the kicking and the chopping. Yeah. Eagle Fang. Yes. Yeah. He brings that like same good-hearted vibe from there to here, man. And that's what you like about this kid, man. He just seems like a really good kid with a good head on his shoulders, right? And he brings that same exact vibe. Like him as Jaime, he loves his family.
Yeah.
Right? And he comes home. Dad had to sell the shop. They got to move out in 90 days or whatever because they can't afford it.
He comes home so happy to be home.
So happy. And his sister's like shits on him immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's been long enough, guys. Okay?
Just one thing after another.
Just one thing after another, man. Mm-hmm. And like the fact that he feels bad, that's character development without trying too hard.
Yeah.
Without like him making some humongous big speech about like, family or whatever. You know what I mean?
Makes a little one. Makes a small speech.
Yeah, but like you feel it. You feel
it.
What he's exactly doing here, man. So he wants to go out and make money to help his family, and he's got a good head on his shoulders where he's like, I'm going to do it. I got a college degree.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this thing, man. With the Gotham law, pre-law.
Pre-law.
You got any jobs for anybody with pre-law?
Yeah, I mean, pre-lawyers looking for any of those.
His sister was awesome, man.
Yeah, she's great.
But then, through meeting Jenny Cord and going to Cord Industries, he ends up with the Scarab, and he becomes this unlikely. He's like, he becomes a superhero, but that's not where his focus is.
Right.
Like, remember like when Spider-Man first got his powers, and you can see like any iteration, it was not to be it was like a second of like, I don't want to be a hero. I don't know why I had this, but then after that, it was like, all right, I'm a hero. Let's go save stuff.
I guess we're here now.
I guess I'm here now. You never got that vibe from him until the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, I'm a hero. I got to do this. And the reason why he needs to do it makes more sense. This is a very small movie. Like, this reminds me of like Marvel's like Ant-Man type movies.
Yeah.
They're both bugs, so I guess they can be small in that regard. Where it's really centralized and focused. It's not like the world is going to blow up and end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the focus is very singular just on him, his family, this company, and the bad shit that they're doing, man. I really enjoyed that.
And we've only really got like 3 locations.
Yeah.
As far as you saying it's a small movie. I mean, there's literally 3 locations that this whole movie was based around of all the problems and everything else.
So we have Reyes, man, and he gets the power, and he doesn't want it at all. Most of the movie, the whole second half of the movie is him trying to get rid of it.
Right.
And I was like, I don't want this shit on my back.
Well, that's the kind of typical story, right? Is like not understanding what's happening, being scared, and like your whole life's over.
Yeah.
The outlook on it, especially with something like this. I mean, like you said, it's like he's got a obvious change to him. Now he's got this big bug thing on his back.
Yeah.
That's there.
You can't head to the pool with the boys anymore, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, dude, why you got a shirt on in the pool, man? Like a black shirt. It's 95 degrees out here. What's going on?
And then it turns into that, obviously, well, now I need to do this in order to save my family.
Yeah. Just the maturation is, all right, well, I don't want to die, and that's the only way you can get it off of me, so how the hell am I going to cope? And he doesn't have time to cope with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to sit down and think like, all right, I need to figure this out. I need to go. He has to go save his family.
Yep.
Literally in the next scene. That's how you keep things popping, fresh, and jumpy in movies like this with this type of runtime, where he just becomes one with this scarab, this exoskeleton, and becomes Blue Beetle, man. I really thought that was really cool there. Let's talk about we'll skip Nana right now,
okay,
man.
that's fair.
Let's jump to Dad, man. Damien Alcazar as Alberto Reyes.
I like how she's second on the starring list on the things.
When they do this, right, I always try to figure out like why they do that in a certain order or whatever. We're looking at Wikipedia, guys.
Yeah.
And, Adriana Bazara is second on the call sheet there. She is way down on the call sheet. She's like fourth or fifth on IMDb. So
yeah,
typically why they do it is like their popularity,
right?
And a lot of them are like Hispanic American or Hispanic actors and stuff. So she's actually really popular in Mexico. So
right.
And she's actually a lot.
She's got some street cred.
She got a lot of street cred there. But if you go to Damien Alcazar, man, he is his Thomas Wayne. He's his Jor-El. He's his uncle. What's the uncle from Spider-Man? Why am I losing my mind today?
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben, yes. Not the
I'm
rice,
here.
guys.
I'm here, man.
Not the rice.
Guy in the chair.
The guy. Oh, never gets old, man.
That's always a good one.
His Uncle Ben, right, where he is, he loves his father, understands what his father's going through, struggling. His father's struggling just like Uncle Ben was, right?
Yeah.
But like, how are we going to do this together? And then his dad untimely dies,
right,
in the film.
And it's one of those things. It's like that's one of the things like that for me. It's like, when are we going to stop like killing off family members? Because it's like literally every movie, every superhero movie, it's like somebody dies.
Yeah, it's like a unwritten rule, though.
I mean, obviously,
from the comic books, you have to be like an orphan or one, like somebody's got to die.
Yeah,
in order for you to be a good hero,
right?
I think Batman, both of his parents, Superman, both of his parents.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Spider-Man, both of his parents and his uncle. And you go with Tom Holland and his sexy aunt. Okay.
Yeah,
that man is not ridiculous. Tom Holland is not winning, bro.
No. Yeah.
But like, and then you have like, don't get me wrong, your boy Jason Momoa, fantastic Aquaman, but like Aquaman in general is like, come on, dude. Both your parents are living. You're not that cool, man. And that was always the stigma with him. They were like, there's been so many memes and so many like videos and stuff, and be like, yo, man, Tony Stark, parents are dead. Yo, man, like all those good superheroes are awesome because our parents are dead. It's kind of morbid.
So your parents are alive. You could go hang out in the ocean all the time.
You got Sunday brunch with your parents.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
You can go lay on a rock and just chill out in the middle of wherever.
Exactly, man. The Flash, his mom, his dad's in prison. So it's something that we've seen, and it's just like comic book rule.
Yeah.
So we've seen it forever. I actually like how it works in this movie because Dad already had, like, they prefaced it early on that Dad, Alberto Reyes, had a heart stent. He had a heart attack. He had to put stents and everything, and then he's on the mend. And then there's big attack on his family. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, I got you.
It came back up, and I'm like, oh shit, they're really gonna kill him off.
Yeah, and the other thing too, he wasn't there for it.
Yeah.
That was kind of what was different for most, is that he had no idea that he knew something had happened, but he had no idea that his dad passed.
Because while his dad was passing, he got I think he got the scan or whatever, the exoskeleton scanned, and then, he got tased or whatever. He got taken off. So it all happened at that same exact moment. So he did not have time to even mourn his father.
Yeah.
So the way that they did it, once again, big, the movie was fast. It was hot. It kept it moving. You know what I mean? Same here. You're just you're doing the mourning for him before he could even mourn. So it was a different approach here. But he is the heartbeat and the soul of Jaime's life. And, he just loves his father, cared for him. It's that quintessential dad, and the dad is always yo, we're Reyes. We're gonna get through this, man. I just love seeing and hearing shit like this, man.
Yeah.
We got his mom, Elpida Carrillo, plays Rocio Reyes, so Jaime's mother. And I don't know, man. I am not. I'm hip to more Hispanic dads.
Okay.
I'm just exposed. I've just been exposed in my life. Than
as far as attitude kind of thing, or persona.
Yes, persona. Yes. So when I see Alberto, I'm yes.
Yeah.
On the money, right? When I see Rocio, I don't have that much to go off of. I've obviously encountered your mother and stuff, but other than that, not really. I think that we did not get much from her.
We didn't really get a lot from her in general for the movie.
Exactly.
And I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, we got a bunch of Nana.
Yeah.
A lot of Nana. And yeah, the mom kind of was really only there for the real sappy moments, I guess.
Yeah.
When, I guess, because you had Nana to be there for the hardcore moment, the tough love moments.
Yeah.
Which I think they could have used them both kind of in sync with each other. But I get what you're saying.
Because I me being a black man, the mom runs the house.
Yeah.
The mom is the, Dad, you go make the money, but this is my house.
Yeah.
And I just assumed that was the same thing. My experience, once again, with your family, I assumed that was the same thing across the board. So I was waiting for her to step up and be out in front, but she really let Alberto kind of be that person. Right. Don't get me wrong, her performance was great in the movie and what she did. I just wanted a little bit more from her.
Yeah, I feel I think I'm with you there. I felt like we could have had a little less Nana, a little more mom.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of Nana that could have screen time could have been shared.
Definitely. Speaking of Nana,
yes.
Adriana Bazara as Jaime's grandmother. I feel like this is in every ethnic type of show where it was Family Matters. Grandmother lived there.
She was already to fight somebody. She was ready to go at it no matter what.
Yo, and now we have grandmother here as well. She just wanted to live her life, love her family and everything, right. But she was definitely down for the cause. She was the one yo, we got to go get Jaime back. Ain't nobody going to help us. Let's go do this. Then you got these onion that is peeling with her, where she was this resistance fighter in a previous life. Right?
Yeah.
It's just really cool, man, and just great addition to the comedy. There's a line between, cornball type stuff and then reality, and they really are on that line with her in this situation.
Very.
But it's fun, you know what I mean? I don't want a Justice League type sad Batman versus Superman, we're in a damn courtroom type thing. I just sometimes just want to have fun, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I laughed at grandmother. Yes. Was it ridiculous? Yes. Did they get it off? Kind of, sort of, but you know what?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, it's all good though, man. So
Yeah, I'm with you. I felt that same way. It was definitely pushing it. Definitely.
All right, we have Bruna Mascarene as Jenny Cord. Talk to me, brother.
All right, Jenny Cord. She comes in like right off the bat. She's tough. She's not standing for any BS from nobody.
Yeah,
and comes off real strong. And then that's like right off the bat to her and Jaime are intertwined. Obviously because he's eavesdropping on a conversation, and while his sister's handling some business in the fancy restroom. Which was an interesting way for her character to come out a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, Jenny Cord, she is the daughter of Ted Cord, who was I assume was the brother of Victoria Cord, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? It's her brother. And she doesn't have control of this company, but she is trying to do her thing on the side, right? She's doing
humanitarian work and stuff like that. Just it's what all these rich kids after these like rich millionaire billionaire kids, after they are done partying with mom and dad's money, they try to do good. Because like if you think Paris Hilton, we know Paris Hilton 10-15 years ago as the number one party girl like in the United States, right?
Yeah.
You see Paris Hilton now, she's like humanitarian, giving money and stuff like that. So there's a progression with these kids. So you see Jenny now at that point in her life, which is cool.
And she understands that what's going on, right? She sees this whole what was it? I can't remember
OMAC.
OMAC, that's what it was. This OMAC thing for soldiers, and she's not having it. It's something that they scrapped because they weren't making weapons. Now they're making weapons. And so she still's a scarab. She's the one that really starts off the whole journey for Jaime.
Yep.
And she gives it to him. She's like, hey, I need you to look after this. And there you go.
And that will takes us off there, man.
But she ends up turning into a family friend as well. And Jaime's little boo thing.
Little boo thing. All right, let's just jump over here to Milagro Reyes, Jaime's younger sister here, played by Belissa Escobedo. Did I do that right?
Let's go.
All right, man. I'm trying, brother. I'm getting 2 semesters, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought she was really cool, man. She's I don't
Sorry.
I don't have a younger sister, but I have like younger female friends, and they're assholes just like her. Like all they want to do is pick, like Megan, the young girl I work with.
Mm-hmm.
Just reminds me of just like her. She does not
picks
care
on you the whole time. Doesn't care about nothing. Yep.
And like I appreciate it because I need to come off of like that mountain that like of like confidence and cocky sometimes.
Yeah.
So like Megan does that. That's what Milagro does to Jaime all the time. Right?
Yeah. Keep him in check.
Keep him in check, right there. Right. And so you got some good comedy bits from her that I really did appreciate, man. Yeah. And kind of kept it going as well. Kind of a, just that another good force in his life.
Right.
And, as you're talking about the family, and, we'll talk about Rudy in a few minutes here, but you're talking about the family, right? Like, these is what makes Jaime such a good character. And the thing with the scarab, like, as Jenny says, like, the scarab picks you.
Yeah.
And obviously it's going to pick somebody with a good heart. You know what I mean?
It's called the World Destroyer, but, it's whatever. I don't know what criteria it's looking for.
Really, no. That's true. That's true. And like it did try to like kill everybody the entire movie. He was like, no. So you're right. So I don't know what the criteria is. I don't know what his resume says that he is good enough for it. But hey, the alien scare picked it, man.
Yeah,
so,
he did. He did.
But no, his family, you can tell like it's his entire family who like keeps him as a good kid, as a good young man. I really do appreciate that was front and center in this movie here. So, all right, man. So let's go here for Raul Maxtrulia as Ignacio Carapax, and then he turned into OMAC, a one-man army corp, a bodyguard working for Victoria Cord. You know, I was you got to have a bad guy.
Yep.
And I feel like if we would have gotten his backstory sooner, the head-to-head at the end would have been more impactful. It would have been more like, I understand why he's doing, because you don't know the entire movie. Like, do you just want, like, I see that you're kind of messed up, but why are you messed up?
Yeah.
Why do you have a mechanical arm? Why you got all this stuff, mechanic stuff on you?
Right.
You don't really know. So you don't know really where his heartbeat is, why his story's the way it is. And then you get it at the end, and it's just like, all right, you got to dump this on us.
Yeah.
Right? Like, flesh that out just a little bit. That's how you get really good bad guys. This is not a Dark Knight or the first Avengers movie where, like, the villain, you have to, like, focus on the villain because the villain is so good.
Right.
But I just like for our villains to be a little bit more fleshed out with a why. And we just didn't get that from him.
Yeah. I guess you could look at it at the same time. It's kind of how I did, was like, Jaime doesn't know this dude. He doesn't know why this is going down.
True.
So we're kind of right there with him as far as like, what is this dude's story? Why is he like, what?
Yeah.
And why is he having to fight him?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
why is he wanting to fight him?
If you're looking at it from the perspective of the movie, from the perspective of Jaime Reyes entering in this world, you honestly don't know why this dude is throwing haymakers at me right now.
Yeah, why is this happening?
He's the whole time like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, he's like, dude, I want you to take this off. Why are you fighting me? Just be like, I need it back. I'm like, take it if you can.
Just here, dude, get it off my back.
Yeah, we ain't got to fight, dude.
He was like that too, man. Oh, I love the way like he voiced inside the suit the entire time, man. That was really fun here, but I gotta have a baddie. We had one. It was him. And then we got, like I said, the reason why he is the person that he is, and all the things that's happened. There was a little Tony Stark moment in the flashback. Did you get that? The bomb it said Cord Industries on the bomb, and that's what he saw. His mom blew up, whatever. I was like, all right, Stark Industries. Okay, same exact thing here. But yeah, that was interesting. So we got Susan Sarandon as Victoria Cord here. She is the businesswoman and sister of Ted Cord, who is hellbent on acquiring the Scarab. How'd you like Susan Sarandon in this role in this movie, man? Talk to me.
She played a very straightforward businesswoman. Like, I mean, she played it as like a lady who has like absolutely no emotion about anything.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, right? It's all about the business growing. Actually, it's really not even about the business growing. It's all about just her making money. And if they got to blow things up and kill people and all this stuff, she doesn't care.
Her showing that she can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It almost seemed like to me where in a man's world, she wants to be on top. Like she wants to kind of run it, is how I felt, man.
Yeah, and she's pretty diabolical, like
it's a damn good word right there.
Like mad scientist kind of thing.
Yes.
She obviously created a Terminator, pretty much. Right?
This is how the world ends, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I will forever say that, okay?
Yeah. Well, that's what the whole thing was, right? Like, he was going to control an army of those same type of cyborgs.
Yeah.
And she was going to lead the whole thing. And apparently she did something that messed up the memory, took his memories away, blah, 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 blah. So she was crazy.
Very, man.
And that came off the whole movie. So I think she did a great job portraying that part of that persona of that character.
What do the kids say? 0 Fs, right?
Yeah.
Her the entire film, man. So.
You're right.
All right, man. So another reason why I really wanted to see this movie, do this movie, and see this movie opening weekend was just my love of George Lopez, man. As Rudy Reyes, he's Jaime's uncle.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know about you, man, but, like, I've always been a George Lopez fan.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Ever. And he delivers in this.
And for me, it was an unexpected character. Like, from the trailer, it was like he was just kind of there and being funny.
Yeah.
But he turns into, like, Jaime's sidekick.
Yeah.
Right? He's smart. He's a smart guy. And I went into it like, okay, George Lopez is going to be here. He's going to be funny here and there. We'll see him once in a while. And then, boom, he's the main character in the movie.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
You know, same exact thing, man. When we first reviewed this trailer and saw George, it was just like, all right, he's going to be background. He's going to have a couple of things. It's a quick cash grab for George. You know, he's in a DC superhero movie, whatever. Cool. We got a Mexican American who's going to be a superhero. We need a Mexican American cast to kind of fill it out there. Let's go. George. All right, you cool? Ching. Awesome. But, like, the script and George's performance was a lot more than that, right? Yep. After Alberto died, very easily Rudy was just didn't say it, but just naturally was like, I'm never gonna be my brother, but I have to be there for Jaime. I gotta be there for the family, and like, how am I gonna do that? I gotta come front and center. Yeah. Now, you know what I mean? I gotta be that for my family, man, and he does it. Also, he's just a veteran comedic actor, and like in every comic book movie wants to be the first Iron Man, which is nothing but like laughs, or like the first Ant-Man movie, right? Where you got to have a bunch of comic reliefs and stuff like that. Yeah, you basically left this movie with the sister doing a little bit and Rudy carrying the comedic, bro. And the timing and where it needs to put there. Like, I believe myself, right? When you're making a movie like this, and George, with how experienced he is with his comedy, there's probably some times where they were like, hey, you need to be funny here. And he was like, not a good moment. Because you got to think about it, that's what ruins a lot of these comic book movies, and like the comedy is just like, it's misplaced. Yeah. But he finds those spaces to put it in there. Yeah. And it makes sense, and it's laughable. It's, we're laughing with him. And what's fun, like watching like George Lopez stand up, he does a lot of physical comedy during his stand ups too, and he did a lot in this movie. It's just like body language and facial expressions, and like I said, those cues as to where right now we got to be funny. Yes, this exact moment has to be funny. Yeah, and he landed it, man. I enjoyed watching him a lot in this movie. Yeah, I very much gonna believe, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise, that he told the writer-director, like, I see you have this space right here for me to be funny. This is actually not. And you put it over here. Because you didn't get that vibe where it's just like, okay, something's really sad. We need to be sad. And then, like, a joke happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. That happens in a lot of these movies. Did not happen here. Yeah. And I appreciated that, right? It was a breath of fresh air is what it was. All right, man. We talked about it a little bit, but just the look and feel of this movie. Yeah. One, like, I get we're in the DC world, so we're not in Miami. We're not in South LA or whatever, but like, it looks like they smashed both of those together. Yeah, kind of like Keys, Panama City. Exactly. All the tropical island Miami area. Beachfront, exactly. Oh, yeah. And then you got like Chicago. Right in the middle, right? And that's what's interesting, like sitting on the house looking into the city at the Cork Industry, which is like our only sites, right? Yeah. Is the house, the building, and then the
Beetle cave or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So they're sitting on the house looking at the building, and it's like this beautiful island area and everything, and then just a big nasty city in the middle.
Yeah, we saw a lot of it was like Cord buildings. We did see one LexCorp.
Yes,
I tried to like look for a real quick like a Wayne Enterprises or something. I didn't see one. I don't think it was there, but I thought that was a really cool addition was the LexCorp. So we are in like that DC world. Not just like a standalone type film by itself here.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of connection, right? It's by itself because we only talked about like Superman one time in Batman, in passing, but this movie, man, really did it there. I liked it, man, that they kept it just, it wasn't one of these movies that DC is really good at and being like dark and gloomy, right? Gone are the days of Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Right? Gone are those days, and that's good, right? They said, we're going to make this movie big. We're going to make it bright.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to use color, right? The good guy's going to be obviously the blue Beetle, so you have a bunch of blue stuff. The bad guy's going to be that reddish orange type thing, man. Really, really cool there. Popping colors coming out of not Victoria Cord, but Jenny Cord, what she's wearing, man. I really enjoyed that. So
you had like Victoria's helicopter and stuff that was like pink neon and stuff like that, which was
just visually appealing, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was unnecessary. You think you want to be a little more stealthy, but it looked good in the movie.
Victoria said, "You're going to see me coming, okay? From 3 miles away." Okay.
So far away.
I am here, okay? We land in 20 minutes, man.
Yeah.
They can see you now. So.
Yeah, they're planning. They're moving. They're leaving.
Oh, man. All right, here. So music was by Bobby Krilic. And this guy, I've never heard of him before, but he's done some movies.
All right.
I really enjoyed the score to this, man. It was a different type of superhero music score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of electronic. We got a little bit of that classic, but everything was like to the T of I'm a hero. I don't want to be. Get me out of this. Like you felt that in every beat.
And I'm a Latino.
Bro, can we just talk about those first like 5 or 10 minutes of this movie, man?
just straight.
Yo.
Just straight brown people.
Yo, I loved it
theme.
though, man. It was such love though, man.
It really was. Well, it starts, for one, it starts with Rudy's truck.
Yeah.
His Tacoma that he's got.
The taco.
Yeah. The taco. And then just the music and the colors, and like you said, all that right at the beginning of it was great.
Yeah, and you just felt through the music, through the look, man. This is a very like Latino, Latinx type film, man. I just loved that. You know what I mean? Diversity is huge in the movies that I love and I watch, man.
Yeah.
They just said, we're just gonna smack you over the head with this, man, at first. And then we're gonna keep the train going.
And I think George Lopez was the key to bringing that in.
Yeah,
because that's his comedy, right? His comedy is the Latin stereotypes.
Yeah,
and I think he was the king of bringing that to this movie.
But not like, but you can do it. And he is the best. So I believe like he had a lot of saying it. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Where you can do it and you can like overdo it because the studio's like, all right, this is our first.
Yeah,
we beat Marvel.
Yeah, some white guy
to the first Hispanic hero. Okay, how we're gonna do this? Let's just throw so much culture at him, right? And I bet George and the director was like, let's not overdo it.
Easy, guys.
Right?
I've been doing this for a few years.
Right, we're gonna use some adobo. We ain't gonna use that much adobo though. Okay. Oh man!
Oh boy!
But no, definitely enjoyable, man. The sets, the music, everything. I just really embraced it, man. You felt the heart of this movie, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about a theme real quick here. So, being a hero when you don't even want to be. All Jaime wanted to do is get a job and support his family. But in life, like always, there's clearly other plans for him.
A little bit, yeah, a few.
And, you know, how he will embrace those plans as
Yeah.
well is what this movie is about. I will say he's got to figure something out about when the suit comes off of him.
I was thinking about that too. Like,
You got to figure something out,
like
man.
can the computer, I forget what name, can not just leave a little bit of draws on? Like,
It like burns.
like you got, like you already got this.
He was
this,
naked a couple times.
this beetle thing sticking out your back. You know, you can't hide that, but you can't leave a little bit of suit on. Like, hey, leave me some booty shorts or something.
I was like, maybe in the cave, like she can figure something out for him during the movie. Nope.
Just
So,
out.
nope.
Just
So
out.
just nakedness. You werewolves.
Yeah.
All right, team. So that's our conversation about 2023's Blue Beetle. JV, your thoughts and ratings on this movie, man?
This one's going to get 4 buckets of popcorn from me this week, sir.
Nice.
I think it was a good introduction to this character of Jaime Reyes. Not necessarily even just Blue Beetle. I mean, just this kid and this actor.
Yeah.
That plays Jaime Reyes. I really enjoyed seeing him on screen and his portrayal of this character and the emotions he puts into the scene-to-scene acting. You know?
Yeah.
Being able to go in from kind of being funny to being scared to having fun, all those different things, and that really goes down through the whole cast. And just showing a good family dynamic that, you know, we don't get a lot from any of these movies. You know, we don't see superhero sisters and grandmas and moms and stuff being part of the fight. Usually they're the victims of the fight, right? So that was fun to see that. And then, you know, George Lopez just bringing it for me on this one. It was like watching another one of his stand-ups almost.
Yeah.
4 buckets popcorn for me, man. What about you?
Good deal, man. Good deal. This movie, the heart and soul of this movie, you're right, man, was the family.
Yep.
That was front and center, and Jaime Reyes loves his family, wants to support his family, be there for his family. And, you know, that just goes with the culture, man. The culture is, stop me if I'm wrong, sir, but the culture is like family first.
Yeah. That's all you got, man.
We're going through this together. We're going to do this together. I'm here for you. You're here for me.
Oh, yeah.
And it is loud and clear in this movie. And that's what you love, man, because it's not it's loud and clear, but it's not over the top. It's not just like, all right, another family, whatever here. It just blended very well with this flick, man. As a origin story, as a kind of young hero coming of age story, finding oneself. This one, man, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm like 4.5, man. Like, I want to say 5 because I had such a good time watching this film, man. But I'm going to say 4.5 only because, like, I think the knockdown for me is I wish the baddie was ultimately Victoria. And like, he was just the sword. Omak or whatever was just her sword. But I just wish if you're going to give him a little bit of backstory, like, do it at a different time in the film.
Right.
But, you know, that's a little knockdown compared to just the hilariousness of George Lopez, the heart and soul of the movie with him and his dad. I just loved every heartbeat in this film. I really enjoyed, man. It was just really good time. Yeah, if I'm going to say 4.5 buckets, man, I'm going to toe the line right there. I know I don't really like giving out halves, but this is our pod, so who gives a damn?
Yeah, 3/4 if you want.
Give give it a 3/4, man. Nah, I'm gonna go with 4.5 buckets of popcorn, man. This is something I'm going to be really excited to watch when it comes out on streaming.
Awesome.
All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Blue Beetle. Next week, we'll be discussing the people we hate at the wedding.
And that's streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Like always, I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, X, and Threads. I don't know what they're called these days, guys. As I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, keep watching. Yeah, I totally screwed that up.